Wednesday. Thought I locked up again, didn't you? Yeah, couldn't find much going on the DWSR front. Doctor set reports. So not sure what they're up to. Photos are now out of Jodie Whittaker in the upcoming quote-unquote crime series. That's the name of it, I guess, something like that. And that explains also the short hair. It's kind of hard to picture her as a hardened criminal. Yeah, Wednesday's a good thing this week because since we work 2 Saturdays, they can't schedule this Saturday. Thankfully. You know, a lot of people think, oh my God, it's so terrible. I go, really? The reason why they passed the rule that they can only schedule 2 Saturdays back to back is because we had manufacturing plants that ran for a while, like almost 2 years in a row with all their Saturdays scheduled to work. Imagine that. 6 days a week for like 2 years. You're praying for the holidays at that point. Okay, it's... Ugh. Everybody's finally starting to drift in. Those sullen looks on their faces. Oh, so Shooty posed naked for Vogue. Okay. Not my bag, but, you know, good on him. You know, I was going to pose naked once, but they didn't want to have to pay out the monetary damage and compensation to all the people who would have been struck blind, require therapy, you know, after seeing such a terrible thing. But the busted cameras, cracked lenses. Yeah. Me, I never got into Superman and Lois, and I never even watched Gotham Knights because I'm getting, you know, I didn't even watch Gotham. Everyone's jumping up like, oh, it's such a great series. I go, it's called, you know what I call it? And they're like, what? I go, Batman not included, because that's basically what it is. It's like, you know, Batman's such an iconic character, but, you know, we don't want to have to shell out, so we're going to bring in a bunch of, you know, different characters. Never heard of Carnival Row. No, thanks. I've just never heard of it. Yeah. My only theory about Shooty's costume and the fact we've seen so many different outfits is either they're going to start doing a chameleon style doctor where, you know, he likes to wear whatever is appropriate for that particular era or, you know, area, or he hasn't decided what his costume's going to be yet. You know, so it could be that, but like I said, but it seems that every time they use a all right, today's vape flavor. Hang on a second. What is today's vape flavor? You're gonna make me look it up. Oh man, let's see. See, this week or so, it's been. Hang on, we might have to turn on the light here. Today is white peach raspberry. A lot of people go, how come you don't turn on the lights when you're doing videos? I said, because when I get out of here, I head straight for the door, And I had it happen once before in another car. I think it was the '03 Jaguar, where I managed to leave a dome light on. Now, fortunately, it didn't drain the battery enough that it made a difference, but still, it made me paranoid about that. All I know is this: we got to put an age limit on our presidents. We really do. Pretty soon, we're going to be putting 100-year-olds in there, and then. Oh, the vervoids. Vagina-faced plants. Yeah, yellow. Not one I really got into. I know. When did it become a mandatory requirement? I love how everybody jumps up and down for that guy. That guy don't care about the common person. He don't give a damn about the common person. Come on, the guy bankrupted like 3 casinos. How the hell do you bankrupt a casino in Vegas? That to me would be like, you've got to be a total doofus to bankrupt a casino in Las Vegas, let alone 3 of them. But, oh man. Oh, well, it's a foggy morning. Wee bit. Well, it's more misty than it is foggy. It's not really thick or anything. That's why I love when George Carlin said, people keep electing these rich, well, I won't say that word, that don't give an F about them. One of these days I got to sit down and do the research, because I'd like to, it's kind of sad I don't know this offhand, but it's like, when was the last time we had a president who didn't have a way called a donkey or an elephant next to their name? Because it seems like you only get one or the other anymore, and you're getting the same thing over and over again, yet people keep voting for the same things over and over again. Ugh. Then but then again, I don't really worry about presidential elections because, as I said before, president's the middleman. He's the fall guy. He's there to basically be the figurehead and the guy the press goes after when you do crap wrong. And I don't care what side of the aisle you sit on, you're basically a target. It's like, sorry, it's a bit quiet today. Like I said, I couldn't find much to go on for the Doctor Who news front this morning, and we already covered Bonnie Langford, spotted on set. And of course, it's funny because short time later, the BBC put out issued an announcement confirming it. It's not like you could hide it, really. Come on, it's. Well, you have to be a natural-born citizen of the United States. I think you got to be over 35 years of age or something like that. At least that's the key ones I remember for being a president of the United States. Because a lot of people were going, well, how come Schwarzenegger can't run? Because Schwarzenegger was not born here. And a lot of people go, well, that's kind of bad. I said, well, the reason why they put that in from such a long time ago is because, remember, this country had just got done splitting from one of the largest empires on the planet. And what would happen if a few years later a guy pops up from overseas and goes, I want to run, he wins, and it turns out he was a British sympathizer or something like that. Guys, I think we should go back to the crown. Vote on it. Okay, no. And of course, we put term limits on our president, but there's no term limits on our Congress. The most the person can hold president is 2 terms or 10 years. And oh, don't scare me like that. We don't need another frizzy-haired weirdo in the office. But then again, he's used to being a target too, you know. Heck, we had guys sitting in Congress that were there for over half a century. And then they wonder why things didn't change. It's like, I can't remember how long Strom Thurmond was in there. It's like, hell, I thought they were going to plant his body in there like they did that one Russian guy or whatever. Ugh. Or was that Britain where they had the guy preserved and in a case? I can't remember. I have to look that up again. Well, it's about that time again. I can see that now. The cat party. We want a scratching post in every house. Meow mix in every kitchen. And yeah, it's about that time. I got to run inside, everybody. So take care of yourselves out there. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We'll catch you all on the flip side. Have a great Wednesday. Enjoy it while you can. Ha 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 ha. All right, take care, everyone.